Hi everybody, it's Sarah Jane, and today is March 1st, which means I can wish you the start to a very happy National Nutrition Month. And this year, the theme by the American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is Get Your Plate in Shape. And that's something I try to keep in mind every time I go to the grocery store, because what I put in my cart is what will go on my plate. And so in honor of National Nutrition Month today, I thought I would share with you some of the groceries that I bought today. Really, all of the groceries that I bought today, and you can see how I always try to follow the messages of National Nutrition Month and getting my plate in shape. Of course, one of the messages is to make sure that we're switching to fat-free and low-fat dairy products, because they have all the nutrients as the full fat, but with less calories and fat. So I, of course, always get skim milk. 1% is also a good choice. And then I always get low-fat yogurt. So I've got the 0% Greek yogurt there. And then I try to go low fat on my cheese. I don't like fat-free for cheese because I feel like there's just too many additives and it's not as good. So I go reduced fat or low fat on my cheeses. Then for my grains, I always try to make at least half my grains whole, and that's one of the other messages of National Nutrition Month. So I've got some different whole grains here. I've got a whole grain cereal there in the back, as well as 100% whole wheat tortillas and hamburger buns, and you will actually see me using those in some recipes that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you my meal plan for next week on tomorrow's blog post, so stay tuned for that. And then, of course, we always want to try to make half of our plate full of fruits and vegetables. So I always try to get most of my groceries from the produce section. But I also get some frozen. As you can see, I've got some frozen cherries and some frozen vegetables there too, because they can be just as nutrient rich as fresh, and they certainly are easy. I always look for whatever looks good, and I could just smell these fresh nectarines today, and I just had to get some. So I got some of those, some avocados, a lime, because I love it in my water and just to flavor anything. And then I always love the pre-cut things. So I got a bag of broccoli slaw, which I love. It's got great texture. And then some pre-chopped onions and peppers, which are great to throw into mini dishes. Got some canned diced tomatoes. I use those all the time as well. And the canned tomato products are actually high in an antioxidant called lycopene. That's good for your skin. And then also in the produce section today, I found something new. I found these Tuscan-style stuffed mushrooms, and they're only 35 calories per 2 mushrooms. They have kind of like a bruschetta and feta cheese filling in them, so I'm looking forward to trying those as maybe a snack or an appetizer one day. And then I always try to keep my proteins lean and to vary my protein choices so that I'm not just eating meat all the time, but eating other things as well. So I got some eggs. I love the Eggland's Best. I don't work with them or anything, but they have great eggs as far as taste and nutrition, omega-3s in them. And then I got some black beans and some chunk light tuna. I always get that kind because it has less mercury than the chunk white. And then some almonds. And here's one place I kind of splurged. I didn't get the raw and salted. I got the salt and vinegar flavor just because it's so good. And I love that for snacks. And then I also got some lean ground beef, ground sirloin, and also some skinless, boneless chicken breasts. And I already put them in the refrigerator because I didn't want to leave them out too long. And then the last recommendation, of course, in addition to getting plenty of exercise from National Nutrition Month this year, is to make sure we're cutting back on sodium, added sugars, and solid fats. And so that's why I got these Healthy Request soups, because they're lower in sodium and fat, and I'm going to be using them in a recipe for my meal plan, so be watching that tomorrow. And then I also try to drink lots of water, and I'm like obsessed with sparkling water right now because it makes water more fun to drink, and so I got some sparkling water. And then it's okay to have some treats. We just want to keep them in moderation, and that's why I like these little Ghirardelli chocolate squares, because they taste fabulous and it's easy to watch my portion size with those. So, happy Nutrition Month, National Nutrition Month to all of you. And I hope my groceries have inspired you today. And I will love to hear about what you're buying.